welcome back to the channel, guys. You join us for a special edition. It's season 63, episode 59, and it's the IAG Super Cup final, the pinnacle of all the IAG seasons. And we've got two big boys, Newcastle United versus Bubba FC, J-League versus the Irish Prem, going into this Super Cup final. And let's get into some of the stats. The IAG Super Cup, 1,000 teams entered throughout. It's a goal. It's based in 10 rounds. So you've got to win it. 10 wins in a row gets your grubby mitts on this prestigious trophy. Final is played on a neutral venue. So this time it's going to be at Turtle Sims Ground, a Turtle Dome. And winner gets a cool 8 million. Runners up gets 4 million. But it's not about the prize money. It's about the prestige. So let's get into a little bit of history behind this. Newcastle United, they're no strangers to picking up the IAG Super Cup. Look at that, count them. They've done it 12 times already. Whereas Bubba FC, they've won it just the once. So let's have a look at the recent history. And here you go, Newcastle United. Last time they lifted a trophy was season 57, and yeah, they won it back-to-back years. They won it in 56 as well, and as you come down, they won it in 53, and as you go down, 43 as well. So it's just punctuates the history of the IAG Super Cup. Newcastle United was Bubba FC. There's their victory there in season 54. So that is the history of the IAG Super Cup. Let's talk about the club. So Newcastle United, they are 6th rated in all of ITSAGOAL. Big Tyson is the manager, rated 5th of all the managers in ITSAGOAL. So that is a pretty good stat. Look at that, they finished first in the J-League, topped the division, I think it's by 8 points. And they've won their Japanese Cup as well, the League Cup. So they are smashed it in this one. And just wait till you get to the other credit that they've had. But let's have a look at their journey going into the final. And it starts to get tricky when it comes to Fluffy Ducks and Morecambe FC. So Cosmo United, they thrashed 5-0. It gets harder with Fluffy Ducks. Then Morecambe FC 3-1 winners. That was away. Jackie Thistle 2-0. Five Squirrels of the Bundesliga 3-0 winners there. Quite comfortable. But look at that. That was a tough game against Mr. Sitter, top team in the MLS. And they managed to get a 1-0 win on that to take them into the final against Bubba FC. So a fair division between home and away games there, and that is their route to the IAG Super Cup. So at the press conference, Big Tyson, the manager, he had this to say: just making the Super Cup final this season is literally the icing on the cake. Season started with the club chairman Robson pressing hard for Newcastle to be IAG's, check this out, to be IAG's first ever billion credit club value, the club without losing competitiveness. And just got to show you this valuation. So at the moment, Newcastle United are valued at a whopping 739.7 mil. I dread to think how much they've got in their bank account, but they are the Elon Musk or the Real Madrid of ITSAGOAL. Big Tyson went on to say that, yeah, Big Tyson has achieved the billion credit goal before mid-season, slam dunked the champion title and added the League Cup as well. Looks like the chairman will be attending the final and presenting Big Tyson with the $1 billion trophy before kick-off. And fingers crossed for the Super Cup to make a unique four. Indeed, Big Tyson, one of the massive teams of ITSAGOAL. But let's have a look at the opposition. Let's have a look at Bubba FC of the Irish Prem. They couldn't manage to win it. They finished second in a tight run division. They did win the Irish Cup though, so that's one trophy already they have this season. But Bubba FC, the team is rated at 7, so just behind Newcastle United. And we've got Bubba Gump, managerial wise, he's rated 6, which is just behind Big Tyson of Newcastle United. So wow, these teams are so close together. But Bubba FC, they're value rated at the moment is 200 million. So definitely on paper, yeah, not as rich as Newcastle United. Let's look at their route to the final, and here we go. Looks straightforward until, look at this, until it reached Peregrinos, but then it got really hard. Look at that. Peregrinos, Blind Monkeys, Weir Lion. These are all top draw. ITSAGOAL teams. Winvale Wanderers as well. And now they've got Newcastle United in the final. Weir Lion was a really tight game. Look at that. 2-2 after extra time. 5-4 on penalties. And Bubba FC, yeah, progressed. And now they are up against Newcastle United in the final. So what did Bubba Gump have to say in the press conference? Said it's been a very challenging route to the final, as we just saw, with some crunching fixtures just far. Bubba FC, they're hungry for Super Cup glory after missing out on the league title this season, but will need to find something special to succeed, with 3 of their starting 11 unavailable for the fixture. Yeah, they suffered quite badly with yellow cards in the semi-final, and I thought that might impact them. Looks like they got 3 out of their first 11 missing. Wow. So on paper, looks like Newcastle United, they are favourites. IG Super Cup win in recent years gives them confidence that they can win as underdogs for the second time, but they got a massive struggle, obviously, against Newcastle. But the 2 lineups are out, so let's go over to that and look at that. It's Newcastle United, they're going in 4-4-2, all 90s throughout. That's except their midfielder, Shostakovich. But look at it up front. Stevenson is their man. He's the star striker. 57 goals all season. His goals per game ratio is 1.3, a whopping 1.3. Whereas Doff has scored 43, which isn't bad. And between them, they've got 100 goals all season. Whereas you look at Bubba FC, looks like they're going in 4-4-2 as well. Bubba, 28 goals all season. And then Paul, 25. So they're the top 2 strikers for Bubba FC. 53 goals all season. So look at that. Newcastle United going in with a massive advantage. As we go over to, it's a Turtle Dome and it's a sellout. The Season 63 IG Super Cup is ready to go. 42,600 filled the Turtle Dome to watch the final kick off, and it's Newcastle United. They are enjoying a majority of the possession, taking the game to Bubba FC. It's 25 minutes. It's Stevenson. It's their top scorer. Look at that. 1-0 up. As we go towards half-time, Bubba FC, they're getting their own chances, but it's a commanding performance by Newcastle United at the moment, deserved their lead. And when the second half kicked off, it's more Newcastle United pressure. They are huffing and puffing, trying to get that second goal, but it's against the run of play. It's Barber. The midfield scores, and it's 1-1 as the game canters on. It's Newcastle pressure, but Bubba FC, they are holding strong. We are coming towards full time, literally injury time. Bubba, their striker, look at that. 6-2-1 on 91st minute with a couple of minutes to go. Is there a response from Newcastle United? There's not. Bubba FC, the underdogs, they hold on. They win it for the second time. And what a game that was. And wow, commiserations to Newcastle United. They must have thought they're onto it with Stevenson scoring, going in 1-0 at half time. But it's just those 2 goals for Bubba FC. They've done it. So commiserations to Big Tyson. Don't worry, you still get your 4 million to add to your 737 million. So, yeah, you can't complain about that. And you got Bubba FC. Yeah, they got 8 million to add to their 200 million valuation. So it's not about the money, though. It's about the prestige. And let's go over to the match stats where we can see it's official. Newcastle United 1, Bubba FC 2, and look at that, 62% possession for Newcastle United. They were all over them, but with all that possession, they only managed 9 shots. 4 of those were on target. as opposed to Bubba FC, who had 4 on target as well. 2 have gone in for them. And yeah, they were a bit feisty as well. They got 5 yellow cards. So let's just go into... It was, yeah, quite a feisty game. If you go down into the yellow cards, looking at 7 yellow cards throughout the game. 5 of them for Bubba FC, spread out throughout the total game. So were they lucky not to get a player sent off? Well, that is it. Looking at it, it's official. Bubba FC are the new IG Super Cup holders. 2nd time winning it. Coming from the underdog position. And there's only one thing left to do for this episode. And that is congratulate Bubba FC on a superb victory. Winners of the Season 63 Super Cup. And yeah, congratulations to both managers on getting this far. But particularly to Bubba FC and Bubba Gum. So guys, that is it for this season. That is it for this episode. That is it for this season. Join us tonight when season 64 kicks off. So guys, if you've got any comments on what you've just seen, then you know what to do. Subscribe, smash the likes, and as always, don't just tune in, join in to ITSAGOAL.org. Thanks for watching.